One question we could have asked you is, so talking about regulation in these very new parts of the economy, regulation around the world, there may be people in this room who say, why should we have any? I mean, what's the point of the regulation? Is all a barrier. So I think one of the key things for the Future Work Initiative and for the companies, and you're hearing it directly from the companies, is when to figure out when is the existing regulation appropriate. That is, it's dealing with a real issue. Maybe the real issue is the accessibility of impaired individuals to have public transportation. That's a public issue. We have rules around it. So I think in a way I would say, think about why do we have rules already in the existing sort of infrastructure, and how do they have to change? And do they have to disappear altogether, or are they reformulated? You've heard from two companies here today who are, I think, very much embracing the notion that you have to have a dialogue with the regulators and you have to figure out modern, new regulators. But I will not say that that, in general, characterizes all companies and all new companies. So I just want to start with that. I want to point out an interesting thing that people worry about in this space, that the apps become so powerful that there's a lot of market power. So I'm not thinking about this as an economist for a minute. A lot of market power from the companies. All these individual task providers, they have no power vis-a-vis the companies, or that would be the concern. So the market power of the app provider, the platform provider, and where do those returns go? So one of the things that struck me in listening to the importance of communities is sort of what's the right governance structure for a company like Lyft? A company like Lyft could reasonably be a profit-sharing company. It could be a collectively owned company. It could be basically all. No, it's just to think about what is the appropriate governance structure, because that's a lot of what the Center for Corporate and Social Responsibility thinks about, is governance of an organization.